Hello there, my name is Cade, also known as Rusa Pen. I've barely even started and I got paint on my fingers. Hello there, future editing Cade here. I just wanted to say that this video is going to be a little messy. I recorded this in March, it is now June. I have learned a lot since then about how to record videos, how to use my phone to make the best of it. So, it may be unfocused at times, the lighting may not be great. I do apologize, but, if you could just bear with me for this video as I make more content, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, carry on. Excellent. So, if my wet palette right now looks a little familiar, that's because I am working on the Galaxy pen and this pen today. What I'm going to be doing is, this is actually a trade I'm doing with an old friend of mine. I'll be giving her one of my customized pens and she'll be giving me some things she makes. This is a Jinhao 82. You can see that it was originally this green color, but I painted a base coat of this like dark shiny blue. This is a paint I've made myself. Today we're going to be doing Hydrangeas. This is the Rowney Phthalo Turquoise. I put way too much on here. Alright, I'm not doing much right now. I don't really care what these look like because they're probably going to be covered up mostly by the actual flowers. So I'm just trying to get some shapes down that look vaguely leaf-like. Okay, and then we'll do one here. Yeah, I put way too much ink on my palette. That's okay though. Maybe I'll have to do another pen with the same colors. I don't know what though. Okay, so this is mostly dry. Maybe even completely dry. I'm just going to take this kind of more like lighter, warmer green. Just going to kind of, not too much. Even though this will be predominantly covered up. No, if there's any gaps or anything, give it more visual interest. Okay. And we let that dry. I'm gonna do now. I've never actually done hydrangeas with like this, so hopefully it works out. Oh, it's a pretty color at least. Just go boop 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 boop. Oh, maybe I should do the back. That's how it's gonna layer. Okay. I'll go back to this one. Right, let's just go ahead and take a little risk. Ooh, I like it. The risk has paid off. That is something I love about art. There's always something new to try or something new to learn, and it's so satisfying when you learn something or it turns out good. Okay, I would say that layer is good, so we need it to dry. And then do the same for this one. Do a little bit softer to try and make it so that the flowers, make it look like the flowers are smaller, because I want them to kind of look like they're further back. And then if you press harder, you get a bigger, I guess you could call it a circle. Okay, so we've got our nice green, we've got a nice purple here, so let's introduce this, I believe it was ultramarine blue. Okay, so we go bring in a bit of color variation there. Us to kind of start suggesting, light and form. That's a very subtle difference, I don't know. My phone probably can't really pick it up, but that's okay. I kind of want it to be a subtle difference. We're gonna take a tiny bit of this, a tiny bit of that, maybe a lot of that, and we're gonna start here. Okay. We want to do this one a bit more sparingly because it's supposed to be in the background. Okay. And then a little bit less sparingly. Go ahead and grab some of that and bring that back. Or maybe not. I can just do another layer. almost done with this. Okay. So this, I'm barely gonna put any back here. A little bit more here, very gently. Our eyes are instinctively attracted to contrast. So you tend to want most contrast is where you want your focal point to be. So gotta keep that in mind. Bring this back a little bit. Maybe if I get the paint on my brush. There we go. Kind of push that back a little bit. So you know it's like it's there, but it's not as much as here. Okay. I would say we're about done. I need to think on how I'm going to add the details, because I really like these really fine details, but I feel like it needs something more, so I'm going to need to think on that. I kind of, they need something. I don't know what. Maybe more contrast. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. It needed a bit more contrast. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Ooh, that's too much contrast. And we're just gonna put a bit more here, just to kind of give it a little bit of texture. Eat too much texture. Damn it. Oops. That's too much, I can already tell. Ooh, that was too much. That was also too much. Let's, ooh, is this even usable? We'll find out. Okay, yeah, that's usable. Alright, so I want to add a couple of solid points. This is one of the tiniest brushes I have ever seen in my life. It's a shader, so it's kind of like a flat, but it's so, see, like, you can see it, but it's so tiny, which is perfect for this. Except I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't done this. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Okay. I may have just made a really bad mistake. You know what, let's... Yeah, no, okay. Instead of doing individual flowers like that, like a dum-dum, we're just gonna do some dotting. Look at that. Look at that. That gives it that pop I was looking for, and also gives, like, you can kind of see how soft it looks, and it's almost kind of hard on the eyes in that there's no flat surface for our eyes to focus. But this is kind of giving it that. Okay, I like this. This was a good idea. Good job, Cade. Using that brain cell. The last one I have. I'm joking. I have two. One's on vacation. I take turns dealing with my bullshit. I also do need to do a little bit of detail on the leaves, just to bring them out. The downside to a brush this tiny is that it doesn't hold a lot of paint, which, you know, makes sense, of course. It's tiny. feel like I need to bring back just a little bit. Just to kind of help it give it shape, so it's not too soft and fluffy. Alright, so I'm actually going to put that brush to the side, and we're going to bring back our flat, or our Zen, whatever. Okay, let's bring out some leaves. Oh yeah, that's good. That might actually end up being a bit too dark. That's okay. I can always, like, do another layer, a little bit more of the lighter green, because we don't want these to overpower the flowers, because the flowers are the main attraction. But if we don't add something to the leaves, then it'll feel kind of unfinished. Let's try that. Don't want too much on my brush because I am actually trying to learn from my mistakes. Ooh, okay. I know that's gonna dry darker, but I like it. Alright, this is what I want to add. This is like the finishing touch. We're just gonna add it to the flowers, like pretty much basically like a highlight. It's not going to change the hue or saturation much, but when the light hits it, gonna really make them pop. And I mean, okay, look, alright, you got me. I'm a simple man. I like shiny, alright? Alright. And I mean, come on. Is that not pretty? Not to sound cocky, but isn't that pretty? If you said no, then your opinion is valid. It's wrong, but it's valid. I'm joking. Everybody's entitled. Not everything I do, or not everybody is gonna like everything I do, and not everything I do is gonna turn out well anyway. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's part of the fun. Alright, and then we're just gonna add a little bit. Not a lot, because it's still technically in the background. Alright. I hope she likes this. She's always been very supportive of art and stuff. Oh, this has been out of focus the whole time. Of course it has. Okay. I'm gonna call this one done. Oh, I need to do something on the finial, not this one. Okay, so what should I do here? Should I do like one flower? I don't know. Let's see here. I think I need to add more water too. A little spongy thing here. Well, now I'm nervous. What if I did like my little symbol thingy? My little logo? That'd be cool. I don't think I'd work with this brush though. Okay. We're just gonna do things. Hydrangea flowers have 4 petals, right? I sure hope so, because this one does. Oh god, I've messed it up. Yep, I messed it up. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Can I? Oh, nope. That did nothing. Wow. Okay. There goes that idea. Okay. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to make this look nice now. I did not think ahead. Oh, jeez. Okay. What about some of this, like, light purple color here? Okay, so we go like that, and that's a mistake. Oh dear. Okay, why don't I get this teeny tiny brush and see if that helps? Okay, might help if it had paint on it. Might help if it had paint on it. There we go. Let's get some of this in there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Where did all my paint go? There we go. Maybe what I need to do is get some of this, kind of darken it along the edges a little. Maybe try to help bring out that bright blue, maybe. Okay. Okay. Alright, it's looking like something. I feel like it's too off center, and I'm not able to like make it look like it's intentional. I think I'm just gonna have to cover it up. I like doing little finials, things on the finials, but I don't think this is working out. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover it up with the blue paint. Hello there, Editing Cade here once again. I just wanted to say thank you. I got a bunch of new followers. I was stuck at like 47 for like 6 months, and then now I'm over 100. I do know YouTube 100 followers isn't a lot, but that's quite the jump for me. So I just want to say thank you and welcome. So what I'm thinking of doing is, if I hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year, that I will host a raffle for my YouTube subscribers. I did something similar on Reddit when my website went live, so I think it'd be fun to do that here. We'll figure out the details when/if we get there, but I thought it'd be fun. Either way though, thanks for tagging along. I got some fun things planned, or video ideas. See you then.